How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Icarus. It is early morning still, but the sun is shining. No storms on the forecast. It should be a fairly nice day. Now, in the last video, we got our kitchen up and running. I mean, for the most part, right? Got the salt station set out. We got our cooking station. We got the new grill, which says to be indoors, but you have a smokestack, so kind of weird, man. Should be outdoors if you ask me. But then we got the ice box. That thing is fantastic, dude. Take all your foods, salt them, drop them in the ice box, and it kind of doubles up on the time that they spoil for. So definitely well worth it. The problem comes with what runs them. Ice. And that's part of the snow biome. So up there we learned that the polar bears are not friendly. I almost lost Junior in between videos. You guys said to make an iron, or to make a shovel, and I went ahead and made an iron one. Went up there, got some ice that way instead of picking it up by hand. Game changer, man. Get so much more. Kind of needed the shovel anyways for doing all of our fertilizers, so I mean, it works out, man. It works out. Now what we're doing today is a little bit of decorating inside the base. Our base is nice and large, but it's kind of like a workshop, right? What I want to do is unlock the textiles, put down some rugs, things like that. Take a look at some of the backpacks, and then for up here, it's kind of our one area that's like homey, right? Want to put out some furniture up here and kind of make it like our little living area. I mean, for the most part. We got the fire here too, so get that guy up and going. It should look fairly nice. Take these guys, probably move them, leave one up here just for some death run gear. I mean, we're going to need it eventually. And then put down some tables, chairs, some more of the rugs, and there's some of these shelves, right? Want to take a look at those. We got them unlocked over here in this station. Right here. We got that, and we got some of the tables. Now, what I'm thinking about for these is the mortar and pestle, and then this guy. Just to get it up and off the floor. I mean, it kind of works out on the floor, but having it up kind of higher, maybe about right here, with a shelf if it fits, would be a lot better on my back. Just saying, man, it's a lot of bending down to grab all of our seeds. I also want to build a forge, so that should, if I read correctly, replace this guy. And we don't need this anymore because this has all the stuff in it. It's the upgraded version. So remove both of those, put the forge maybe right here against this wall. And I'm thinking for the textiles, put it right here. Now I got 2 points in between videos, did quite a bit of farming and stuff like that. We got a ton of ores. Holy crap, dude, the ores, totally full. Whole cabinet. We got more over here too. So plenty for building today, but we got 7 points. So for the unlocks, where is the textiles? Over here. So this for sure. The rugs for sure. We have this guy here. It's a deterrent. That should work for, I'm guessing, the horses and the wolves. It says right here that it won't stop the bears, which bears are a terrifying thing, just saying. So we'll try to make that as well if we can. And then I want to unlock some of the armors, right? We got some of the leather. Might be better than what we have. We'll see. We got 4 points left. Oh, yeah. The forge is tier 3. Now, that'll unlock a lot of the platinum stuff for us. And we're doing not too bad on the platinum. Main thing I'm looking for is the pick, right? I also got a shield here, too. Not too sure. We'll see. We'll see. But that'll at least allow us to get rid of the anvil, and that is tier, or the top tier for the crafting station, I think, for that. It is. Oh, electric furnace. Well, that's a furnace. It's not a building station. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's start off with the forge. I'll kind of get all this stuff out of the way here. Let's take all this. We'll pick up you. I'll remove the other one as well. And we'll see what we need to build it. So stone, not a problem. Oh, steel ingots. I think we only got 6 or 14. So let's make some of the steel bloom. It's going to be the iron ingots and some coal. Not a big deal. Now, while I was out doing my farming for the ores, there's a cave that's right over by where the snow biome goes up. Could show you right here. It's right over here. So it's not too far. But on the way there and the way back, I found some more bees. Now, not just the normal bees. We got 2 of the queen bees. So we need that for doing some of the breeding. So maybe next video or the video after, we'll start on the bee stuff. Now with that, we need a ton of points again, right? It's always points holding us up. I think it's tier 2. Oh, actually right here. So we got the beehive, right? Kind of the starting place for it. We got the small expansion. We got the large one. Requires level 30. We are 28, so If I get 2 more levels in between videos, we'll have it for the larger expansion. And then we need to be level 40 for the extractor. Now that's used for the honeycomb and beeswax stuff. And the goal is to get the beeswax to make the new wood parts, right? This right here. Because that resists tier 5 just like the stone walls do. And I want to put all of our stuff out here. I know, we're thirsty, man. We're thirsty. We're hungry. It's always something. I want to put all these floors out here as the beeswax. And probably all of the slanted roof tiles too. It'll change up just the stone and the wood look a lot better than all stone. And then eventually I want to put the blocks out here. The stone blocks. That's tier 3. That's concrete. Yeah, stone brick. Should look fairly nice. But that's a long ways away. Kind of the goal, though. Gotta have goals to work towards. So, anyways, let's work on the steel bloom. Get some more of the iron. Make up as much as possible. We'll end up using it anyways, so it's not really a waste. 24. That'll kind of work. But yeah, man, I was kind of excited to see the other bees. So we should have all the stuff there that we need to get kind of started. Now that will be used as well for our greenhouse. And kind of decided to do the greenhouse right here. It'll be a little bit longer, and then maybe one more wide on the tiles here. Not sure how far down to go. Want to have everything in there. Those will get replaced with the iron ones, so we can actually do the water and have it integrated in, and then build a greenhouse around it. Bees inside, crops inside, and we'll be kind of set for the most part. I'm hoping, dude, I'm hoping. Kind of excited to get that up and going eventually. It's a long process to get there. So, 8 of these. And then should be able to just drop it off in here, right? And that'll start on the next one whenever the platinum's done. Actually, deactivates. Okay, kind of continues right there. It's fine. While that's crafting, let's go ahead and do the textiles. We need some more stone. Plenty of that. I got a ton of it outside as well. I did quite a bit of farming in between videos, so we should be hopefully stocked up for the day. Alright, drop you off in there. One of you, please and thank you. Double check this. Steel ingot, there we go. So we need 20 altogether, I think, right? Alright, so for this guy, I'm thinking maybe right over here, under the stairs, should kind of work. Out of the way. There we go, man. Nice little station. Alright, so what do we have here? Arctic pelt. The woven rug. We'll make some of those too. See how it looks? Snow wolf rug. Oh, we need the head for that. Okay. Hyena. Haven't seen those. We need the heads for all these. Where do we get those from? We got fur and leather. There's the cougars. And there's the deterrent. Oh, wait, is that... Hold on. Is it tier 2? Has that special knife? Taxidermy knife, right? And then the shears. What is that used on? We haven't seen any sheep. Okay. 100% yield from skinning, 100% chance to obtain... Okay, that's what we need. One of those. So leather, iron, nails, and wood. We got 2 points left. Use them wisely. Double check this. Because we need to make that in the new forge. Or the anvil. We can kind of set that back out if we need to. So just some stone. Again. Got plenty in here. And we got quite a few stacks outside. I'm kind of stocking up for whenever we start doing the concrete stuff. Now, I don't want a concrete base. At least I don't think so. But we're kind of we're kind of good on stone. At least for right now. It's kind of good for getting our XP. And speaking of that, need to eat some of these. The bacon's good for XP. Plus 15% on it. So, ate quite a few of those when I was doing my mining runs. One forge. So that's all the parts in here that we need, right? Just a knife. And we can turn the leather into rope. That'll get rid of a lot of the leather. I got like 2.5 stacks of that stuff. Or not stacks, but I mean rows in the cabinet. Right? It's a lot, dude. It's a lot. Alright, what are you? Fairly large. Must be placed outside. Finally an item that goes outside. So tell you what, let's do this. Instead of blocking our whole window, let's move... Get rid of that, man. Let's move this over. And we'll put the forge right in the middle. I mean, that should kind of work, right? Got all this junk on us, too. Take all this. Pick up you. Slide you over some. Put you right there. Give you all the dirt back. The meat as well. And then put this guy right here. Is that in the middle? It is. There we go, man. Looks fantastic, dude. A proper forge. So, what do you have in here? All the normal stuff. Okay, it is all of the stuff from the anvil. So we don't need that anymore. And there's a knife. Just needs some iron ingots and some nails. I think we got some nails already made. Iron ingots. A little bit of nails. I had all that stuff in here, but that's all of the ores. And then, oh yeah, went ahead and on the talents, unlocked one of these. Now you guys said that they do stack this one and that one. So if they're both fully unlocked, we should get plus 10 on the slots. The problem is, right now we have plus 5. It doesn't apply to items that's already built. So I have to remake all these. What I might do is wait and put the rest of my talent points when I get them. We'll need 3 more. Max this out, and then I'll go ahead, break all these down, rebuild new, and then have the proper slots. So it's going to be quite the process. And lose some stuff in the, lose some of the materials, but definitely be worth it in the long run, you know? So I think we're good on that stuff. We got enough of the nails. I think we got enough of this. Let's take some more, just in case. Drop all this in here. Wait, not the dirt. And then we just need some... Wait. Doesn't use wood. Charcoal! Coal ore. Comet coal. No idea what that is. So that's finally a use for the charcoal. That kind of works, man. Luckily, we have a ton of it. Grab a stack out of here. And then let's put the old items in here. I need to go through and break down all this stuff. There's so many items in here. Like that. Both of these. A lot of the dirt stuff that we don't need. And kind of clean up the space. A lot of the cave stuff too. I'm just leaving. It's easy to farm it. Every time you go into a cave, they respawn. So, I don't know what we need it for. Nothing right now. But it's super, super heavy on weight. So there's that. One of these. Oh, that was very fast. I was going to say, that looks fantastic, man. Let's make up some nails, just to see the fire. Let's do maybe 20. Looks kind of neat. I like it, dude. I like it. Now, does this have the thing, too, with the water? Wrong button. It doesn't say about water. If it'll speed stuff up. Where's the forge? Tier 3. It doesn't. Okay, so we don't require water to this at all. Interesting. Alright, so that's kind of done. We need to grab some food real quick. We'll head out, grab a deer or 3. And probably some of the wolves as well. Eat one of these for stamina and then for health. There we go, man. Alright, so we need a wolf one, a deer one. There's not one for the horse. That's kind of weird. Now, does that count for a deer? Super fast. That might be a different flavor. There's a wolf there. There we go. Right into the water. I don't want the water. I want the... Okay, well, we're infected. It happens, dude. It happens. Now, do we get the same amount of stuff from this as we do from the knife? 100% yield. 200% yield. So it's still better to use the iron knife if we're not looking for the trophies, right? What about for the bones? 53? Okay, still better to use a knife. Interesting. Okay, well, that's a thing. So we just need a deer. We'll make one of each first to see which one we want to use, and then I'll grab some more of them for all the stations that we want to do for. Kind of want to have them in front of the bed, places where we stand for doing the crafting. I hear you. Do you count as a deer? Probably not. Science? So that's different. Okay. Let me take it all anyways. Might need it for later. I didn't see that in the unlocks, though. Thought it was a beehive. Where is a deer when you need one? Now, I wonder, do we still get the parts from the horse? We see when we'll kill it off. But I need to tame up a second one for Junior, just in case he dies, and have a second pack mule. I want to see about taming the other creatures as well. Maybe some of the wolves. And if we can... beehive. Cougars. Yep. Come down here. Stab you a couple times. Grab the parts. Yeah, see, another queen. Nice, man. Nice. I like it, dude. I like it. Alright, just need a deer. And we can make some rugs. Nice, I got a deer I'm tracking. We're all the way on the north side of base. But it started raining. I thought it was supposed to be a couple days of in-game sunshine, but it's read the weather report. It happens, dude. It happens. Try to get this one guy real quick. Right by base. It should work out. Sneaky sneak. He was running from something, so we still scared. Okay, no reason to crouch. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Right in with the piranhas. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just need the one part. Stay back, man. It's my kill. I'll tell you what. There we go. And then get the bones. And get out of the water. Those things, man, they're not safe, dude. Really want to see what the fishing is all about here. I mean, eventually. There's so much to do, man. So much to this game. And I was looking at the DLCs. They have a ton of them, especially for building, like decorating. So eventually we'll unlock those and see what they have. You all right? It's Bat Day, Junior. It's Bat Day. How is your food? Horrible. Let's grab some stuff. I was making up the seeds over here from the fiber. And let's make one of the foods for him. Need some wheat. You don't have wheat. There's wheat over here. Absolutely. Take 6. It's fine, man. It's fine. You're on a diet. You need it. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Hello? Where's the food? Hello? Am I missing something? Oh, it's right there. I was looking for the package. Oh, we need to have some antibiotics as well. We're getting sick. We're poisoned. We have dysentery. Okay. I'll tell you what. We have things here for that. We've got the parasitic. We've got the antibiotics. They're almost done anyways. Okay. Kind of wasted those. I mean, it's fine, dude. Alright, chop you off. We got the seeds. So much to do. We got the bees. And then we got all the parts there that we need. Got another beehive as well, so we got 2 of them. Sort this. And then drop off all this stuff. We kind of need it anyways for today. For doing our rugs, but I'm not sure what we need. And then the wheat. Alright, cool. So, grill. Make all of you. A little bit of lunch for later. And I've been feeding Junior a lot of the cooked meat as well. He kind of likes that versus the normal horse food. So, I mean, it works, man. It works. Alright. What do we need for this? Fur, leather, fiber. That's it. Alright, we'll do one of you. One of you. And one of you. Alright, so we also have this guy. Cloth armor. Where is that? Tier 1? That'll be one of our points. Man, I was hoping to make some of the leather armor today. And some of the satchels. Maybe we'll wait on the leather armor. Let's unlock this. I'm very curious about that one. And then we'll do the armor. And we're out of points. So we need rope, nails. The cloth armor. Is that made in our inventory? It's tier 1, right? It is. We needed the... What parts? Head? Head and arm. So one of you. And one of you. Okay, then we needed some rope, some nails. No rope. Rope. Nails out here. My memory's not the best. I'm gonna tell you now. We'll see how much I actually remember. Then we had some of the tree sap. We had some of the spoiled food. And what else? Okay, satchel. Make you. Wooden stone. I mean, look, dude. That was not too bad on my memory for this. Just saying. Kind of proud of myself there. Drink some water. I accidentally clicked empty when I was in the cave. Had everything full. Was almost out of water, like totally. And hit the empty container one. So, definitely gotta watch out for that. And then one of these. There we go, man. Alright, so we got so much junk in our inventory. Let's start off with this guy. Very small. Maybe we'll set it up like right here? How do you work? So an item that creates a zone of protection, reducing the likelihood of creatures within its small radius. Where is the radius? No idea. Okay, it's about 1 day for a stack. Holy crap, dude. That is very, very expensive. 23 hours almost for 90. We'll see how it works out, though. Maybe it'll at least keep the wolves away from the tree there. From Junior. And the front porch. Possibly, maybe. Okay, it's kind of weird. Thought there was more to it than that. I don't know what I was expecting, but it is what it is. Let's look at these first, and then we'll do the satchel after. So this is the woven rug. This is the wolf one. And that is the deer one. That one looks nice, but it blends in too well with the floor. That is super tiny for the wolf one. I mean, it's a wolf, so they are small. And the deer one. Kind of wish that this one was dark like that one. But why do we need the head for it if we don't see the head on the the rug. I like it without it, don't get me wrong. Kind of weird that you need that one part, though, you know? I think what we'll do is probably the deer ones. Maybe set that up right by the doorway, you know? Keep your feet and hoofs clean before you come inside. I'll put him inside at night, just to kind of keep him safe. And during storms, I mean, usually, he does have bath day at least once during the week. So let's make up 2 more of these. And then quite a few of those. What I'm thinking is, one here. Maybe one over here, too. Another one here. Maybe we'll get about 10 of them all together and set them up around here. Not sure what we're going to put right there, seeing as how the forge went outside. Oh, yeah, this thing, too. We don't need. So take all that. Take this. That's another space that we'll have opened up. There we go, man. A little bit more room. Not sure what to put there. Okay, so let's drop these things off. I need to do some hunting outside for some more deer. I want to get all the wall torches made as well. And that will replace the standing ones. Then we'll take a look at some of the wood parts. We'll get all of the stuff made for upstairs by the bed. And then a couple of the shelves down here for putting some of the items on. So I will see you probably on the next in-game day. And I'll clean up all my storage too in the process. Alright, so I have been way down that direction. And then way down here. It's been quite the journey. But we got enough of the deer heads. And it turns out the horses drop them as well. But there's no recipes, at least at the moment, unlocked for them. So that's kind of weird. But, oh yeah, let's get our oxygen. We're out of food, we're out of water, we're out of oxygen. I guess it's been a lot of running around. Let's start off with this. We'll drop all the meat in the compost. Quite a bit of that. And then let's do the grill. For all those. That's all good there. And then let's drop off all the things in here. Let's drop all the bones and everything. And I'll clean it out after we're done recording. Got some more bees, too. It's always a nice thing. Alright, we good there? Let's put the berries in here. Turn them into seeds. And drop off the bees. Don't be walking around with bees in your pocket, just saying. My professional opinion. Drop off that. We still got this to look at as well. Didn't forget. We're just kind of all over the place, man. You know the way that it goes sometimes. Alright, so for the deer ones... What are we missing? Oh, some of the fiber. Not a big deal. There we go. 5 more of those. Is it... Run out of space. There we go, man. Alright, drop some of these off at our workstations. Do one right there. We'll do one... right here. These are going to be highly flammable, but it's fine, man. It's fine, dude. We've got the fire whacker, you know. We definitely know how to use it. Oh, we got that one, too, we can actually use. Just put the one here. And these, I think we'll do in front of the doorways, or maybe in the actual door. Let's make 2 more, right? Hopefully it'll go in between and not be... yeah, colliding. It's not exactly centered. I can't move it down anymore, though. There we go. That'll work for the moment. I could just drop it and rotate it, though, right? Oh, you can't drop it with it like that. That sucks. I can't actually get them lined up. What I might do off camera is pick up the doorway, set it down, and then put the whole thing back. Let's try it here. We'll see how it works. The thing is getting it lined up without the actual door there. Rubble in the way. Actually, I guess just line it up with the nails in the middle. That might work. Doorway. Want you going... Is it this way? Is that right? No, other way, other way. I wanted to open the other direction because of walls there, right? How do we flip it? There we go, man. That works. I'll do these off camera, though. It'll kind of get it centered over some. All right, pick up these. Now, I think for upstairs where the bed is, we might use the wolf one. Have a couple more of the heads so we can make them. But it's kind of narrow right here, right? Maybe right here? Yeah, see, that's so... that's so super tiny. Maybe just over here on the side. There we go. That kind of works. Drop another one up here. Again, right where it's flammable. Don't want one in front of the mixing station. Maybe just in front of these, and we'll kind of call it good on the rugs for the moment. And we'll start on the furniture. Not sure how much we'll get set out today. Well, we'll at least get some of it made. And see how it is. There we go. A couple of rugs down. Already looks a little bit better. We could put one right here, but it's right in front of the storage as well. Plus, that's kind of where the butcher station is. You don't want all that getting on your rug. Just my professional opinion. Alright, so for this stuff... Copper nails. Let's start getting the nails made. We're still kind of shy on copper is... it's the bad thing, right? I mean, I know there's a lot here, but it goes super fast, dude. We'll do that many. Because don't forget, for some of the stuff we're doing up here pretty soon, we need the copper wire for. 80, let's do 50. I'll kind of call that good on that. So while that's doing its thing, let's look at this. So our current backpack is the Gatherer's one that we got from the mining mission. That's +6 on the inventory slots, minus 45% of the carry weight of ores and wood, which is super nice for farming. Is that not... Wait, what? Thirsty? It's not a backpack. Can carry all sorts of medical supplies. Allows instant use. I'm still not sure what that means. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 slots. Okay. Does it auto-use the items? Right? If, say, you need a bandage, does it automatically use it? Oh, it's instant use from this. Okay, so normally, right, with a bandage, when you use it, it takes a second, right? Like that. So in here, it's just automatic. Well, that's kind of nice. And at the same time, it stores all these without using slots. Okay. I like it. So that's not too bad. It does add to the weight, though, right? So right now it's 2 on the carry weight. Wait, let's do this. Okay, so you can't... Okay, so you can hotkey and then right-click will open it. So 2 kg. Let's remove all this. And see if it changes the weight on our character. It should. Actually, didn't even need to do that. I need to just see what the weight is on this. That's still 2. So we're at 29.3. Goes up to 34. Oh, I don't like that. It removes the weight of them. Not sure how I feel about that. Half of me likes it, half of me doesn't, right? It should still add to it. Now with that, there's the other ones. Farmer Satchel. It's 24 slots for seeds and fertilizer. And what is this one? We don't have any of the paints for them. But even for our regular one, we don't have enough points. Got quite a bit on the XP for doing our farming. That's an actual backpack. Our backpack is better. Not sure what this one's for. Maybe just anything, right? And it removes the weight. Interesting. Kind of weird. Don't really like that. Is what it is. So, anyways, let's repair our bow real quick before I forget. And then repair that. There we go, man. Why is he always out of breath from doing repairs? Just saying, it's super weird. Let's grab some food. Let's just do some regular meat. Do this one. While we're at base. Alright, cool. So, anyways, for the stuff over here, we need the copper nails. I like the medical one. It's nice having everything in one slot. And being able to carry with us, not filling up our inventory. Might need some of these too. Not too sure. Might need the epoxy. And then we need some of the refined wood. Alright, drop all this off. And then let's start with the shelves. I think we just had the one, right? I think so. Coffee table. Let's do one of you. See how big you are? It's a dresser. Can we use this as a table, though? Right, for putting the seed extractor on? One of those. Let's see about the nightstand. It's a narrow one. We need some fiber for the other furniture. Almost out of fiber. I mean, there's a lot over there in the seed machine too, though. So we're not actually out. What are we missing? Oh, we're on the wrong spot. Give me back my fiber. Let's do this one. And see how it looks. The table might be too big for upstairs. We'll make one. We'll make one. And then let's make one of these as well. Is that it? Think so. So that should have a bonus. +5 on the slots. That is fairly large. Looks fantastic. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 on those slots. Okay, so that'll kind of work upstairs instead of the storage for our respawn, for our death run. Pick this up. And let's just do some placement up here of these. We don't need these guys. Kind of sucks you have to remake everything for the storage slots. That has slots as well. See, I see for this. I know it just came upstairs. That'll work good there, but the problem is it's a different color than the rest. Is that too cluttered by the door? Might be. Could put it up top. Is that kind of awkward? Give me all this. Do some testing. You don't know until you know, you know? It would be nice to have it up and out of the way, though, at the same time. It's colliding. It's because of the pillar. That's actually very nice. Let's leave that there. And that's for all the seeds. There we go, man. That kind of fits in because the color of this is almost in between this and that, right? So that works out. All right, I like it. This can go upstairs. Oh, yeah, how many slots do you have? Same thing. 15? Looks like. So when we get the other 3 points for the talents, we'll unlock all of the final ones for the storage and then remake everything. Move it over just a little bit. I don't want to get stuck on it whenever I get out of bed because he does get out on this side over here. So maybe put it on the other side then. Tell you what I'm going to do, so I don't feel too rushed, I'll set all these out up here, get it kind of set, and then we'll show you what we come up with. Yeah, see, that's not too big. We'll put that up here as well. Maybe just right here on the side. There we go, man. All right, give me a few minutes. Let me do some decorating. All right, just about done here. This is the hardest one for the rugs to get centered because over here, at least you have the nails to center it by. But this one, it's there's nothing there to go by. Which way? I think we'll open it that way. There we go, man. Turn that light off. So I got all the lights up. I think there's about 15 or so, or 20 of the torches. But it lights the place up, I mean, pretty well, even with the storms at nighttime. So it's a lot of fuel to keep going, but again, I kind of harvest all the trees for some XP. I forgot this one here. Let's grab a little bit of wood outside. Get that one turned on too. And I'm not sure what to do outside here because these keep getting turned off by the storms. So it kind of sucks. I was hoping having these under the roof instead of the standing ones would kind of prevent that, but it doesn't. Go ahead and turn them on, though, because it is stopping. There we go. Things are super expensive on the iron. There we go, man. One up there as well, so you can see getting up the stairs. We got the rugs out. It's not too much on the decorating. I thought there was more stuff, but there's not really too much. Still got room here for one more of the crafting stations. And these are all kind of set. Now for the mortar and pestle. Went ahead and put it up over here. And then just put the stool down that we had made. And it kind of works out because this is a storage for all the seeds. So it's just literally right here. Looks better than being down on the floor. And it looks a little better there too for being over the cooking stuff. It's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all, especially with the lights. Man, so much easier to see here, especially whenever I'm recording. And up here, didn't do too much. Couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. So we have our storage here. That'll be some gear I want to make up and put in here for our death runs. Little chair there. One of the wolf rugs because they're small. Little chair over there and same thing over here. It's not too bad, man. Kind of dark in the corners. Thought about putting some lights up. Now there are some more lights. But we're kind of missing some of the bee stuff to make them. I think it's over here. It's weird seeing the table without the mortar and pestle in the way. So this one requires electricity. This one is some of the beeswax, and this one's going to be animal fat. Not sure where to get the animal fat from. Again, don't tell me. We'll figure it out eventually. But that one shouldn't be too hard to make. I'm not sure what it runs on. Maybe some of the beeswax for fuel? I don't know exactly. But one thing I don't like is how all of the furniture is all that darker wood. There's no light wood furniture. It would kind of match a little bit more with down here. It's not too bad, though. Not too bad. So, once we get the beeswax done, we'll do those lights. It might replace some of the wall torches. just so that there's not so many. And for the lights and stuff, if you remember right, underneath all these floors is some of the dirt blocks. So we should be able to pick those up, put down some posts for some supports, and then run all of our electricity as well as the water lines underneath the floor. I'm kind of hoping, and then leave the outer perimeter as stone, kind of like we have it, for the structural support out there. We still got room here to go higher for another set of our storage. We'll see, man. We'll see. But, dude, well, not too bad of a day. It's a little bit more homey than whenever we started. Definitely easier to see with all the lights. And I like the rugs, man. They're not too bad. Next video, we'll do one of two things. We'll either start with the bees or start working on getting some of the biofuel going. I think we should have enough points to get all that unlocked, and that'll allow us to have the water for the different crafting stations, water for the crop plots once we get the iron ones made, and then it'll also allow us to start getting into electricity a little bit. So kind of curious about that. But like I keep saying, man, there's a ton of stuff to do in this game. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.